Hey again. I'm here with another status report with day 2 and day 3 and a few of the things that I've learned. Um, Day 2, first of all, I didn't play as much as I did day 1. I actually slept and then I spent some family time. So I didn't, farm a bunch of exalts or anything. But I did play, later during the evening and learned quite a few things. So one of the first things I learned is that the chaos recipe, it's pretty good while exalts are under 50C. And that's because the value of each chaos is a lot higher if you are thinking of like the future and how much a chaos is going to be worth. As soon as exalts, start rising in price, the chaos is devalued. And so the chaos recipe becomes more and more inefficient. So I stopped doing that, and instead I set up a couple dump tabs, and I'm going to show right now how those look. So pretty much, I have a quad tab where I just throw everything in here, everything that I want to sell. And at this point, I pretty much want to sell everything. So I just ID, throw everything here. I even have currency in here. And the reason is I'm not going to sell the currency, but I don't want to spend time, clicking through everything and putting it in the right place. I would rather map. And at the end of the day, sell all my currency, convert it into chaos, and then convert it into exalts. I also got lucky with a couple div cards. And Blight is learning how to do Blight is really helping a lot with the economy side of things. You get stacked decks. Sometimes you get, pretty good cards. And I'm a fan of those. So it's pretty fun. I did a level 1 Blight and it destroyed me. I alked T1 Blight map and I thought I was doing really well and suddenly I got destroyed. But it was really fun. I think it might be a little bit overtuned, but it'll get better. Another thing that I wanted to show here before I go into the actual lessons learned about maps is I was able to spend some of my currency in upgrades. I got this 6-linked Lion's Eye. I got this Maloney's Nightfall. I got this one really cheap. This was actually 7C. And it has max life, so 70 life, and it has the 60% increased damage with hits and ailments against blinded enemies. So I thought that for 2 perfect stats, the 7C, it was insane. You can get this pretty well rolled for 1 or 2C, and it's better than some of those just rare quivers. So yeah, that was a big pickup there. Something that I am a big fan of is the portal gem. Like, it sounds silly, but honestly, without the portal gem, having to manage scrolls, open inventory, portal scroll, close inventory, it gets repetitive real quick if you're doing maps and if you're chaining maps. So yeah, that's it for the gear. And also about links. I am playing around with a 4-link for my Stone Golem that involves minion life support, meat shield support, and minion speed support. So what this allows me to do is to burst down bosses, especially because the Stone Golem will taunt, and I will have time to set up all of the poison, like all of the pods on the ground, without like being relatively safe. So I thought that was it's an interesting mechanic, even though for like packs of mobs, it's, not the best. And the other thing that I'm playing around with is Steel Skin. I was thinking of going with another guard skill, but Steel Skin, I can pretty much use it on demand. And I think it's pretty good, like effective HP in a way, right? Also, all of these gems don't have any quality yet, so I'm looking forward to that. Another pickup was the Dying Sun. This was 2 exalts. It had increased charges used, and I got really lucky with my first Divine Orb and got it to 3% reduced charges used, so that's that's great. And being a Pathfinder, you know, I can pretty much spam flasks a lot. And I wanted to also mention something about the Atlas. So rushing into this, I knew that maps, you know, I was going to be able to spam maps, but I didn't think through what it was going to take to shape the Atlas to farm a toll. If I open my Atlas here, you can see that it's right here. It has one connection to Scriptorium. That's why I picked this. Like, it has good div cards. It's a fairly simple layout, and I can just shape this map and we're set. You know, so I removed all of their T8s, all T9s, and I just have Scriptorium. And since I stayed within this quadrant as much as I could, I didn't have to spend a lot of currency unshaping or clearing maps, like removing them. Right now I'm trying to finish the Zono quest line. So if I can get, you know, Elder Influence here, then I'll do Guardians, hopefully kill Elder or Uber Elder maybe. That would be a little bit ambitious because I'm still learning the build, but you know, why not try? And yeah, so I just wanted to give a quick demonstration on, you know, just running an atoll map. I'm still spamming a lot of my skills, you know, so it's less than efficient, but you know, I have the damage, and sometimes I get hit real hard and I almost die, especially with there's like those mobs that have like those wheels that rush towards you and they hit really hard. I've died to those a couple times, so I spent a lot of time just dying trying to set this up instead of leveling. Oh yeah, it's those, right? So you see one hit me and it chunked like half of my HP. But yeah, this map is fairly simple. It's an 8 shape, so you know, I just go around, kill the boss, go back around, do the league mechanic, and then go straight towards the other side doing the 8. So it's pretty quick, and the boss is really easy. You can just stay really far away, stead in a couple hits, go back out. And so I'm liking this, but one of the things that I'm not a fan of is not seeing things die right away. Like with Tornado Shot, I would hear the shatter, I would see things die, but here, you know, it's like I shoot, I leave a dot, and then I just walk away. And if something drops, then I look at my loot filter. So I'm doing this faster than normal just for demoing purposes. And these are I really love the minion one. So yeah, it's getting easier and easier to just spam through these because the poison, it stacks and it slows down enemies. And you know, with the minions there, they slow down even more. So just... Another thing is like, don't over create turrets. That's something that I've learned. And when things are starting to get close, minions are the best. You know, simply because they're going to stop other mobs or monsters. Oh crap, I almost died. So I'm still very squishy, and I'm not spamming my skills enough, like my guard skill. Ooh, the witch. I always get excited when I see it, and then it's not the doctor. But yeah. So this was just a quick overview of how this is looking so far. I still want to go and try maps. I mean higher level maps and some bossing. I also want to try Delve. I think there's a lot of potential to the build. There's still a lot of upgrades and all of the quality on the gems. My gems are still not level 20 and I'm dealing a ton of damage. So I'm excited to see what comes next. Also, I changed my setup again. I got a new webcam. I got better lighting. I got some soundproof foam, and I got better boom arm, I think they're called, or arm for my mic. So let me know if the quality of the video is improved, and if you have any comments or questions, or any feedback, what you would like to see next, let me know. So yeah, thank you very much, and see you next time.